Welcome to another fabulous Minute Microscopy. I'm Eric Rosenblatt, and today I'd like to talk about yet another thing that kind of grinds my gears. The other day, I heard a guy on the radio talking about how he's retired and his pension pays him just under $8,000 a month. Damn! So let's quickly dive into public pensions. Let me start by asking you this question. Do you have a pension? Well, if you work for a government organization, the answer could be yes. If you work for a private company, well, the answer is likely no. Now, it wasn't always this way. Private companies had pensions. However, I would suspect they stopped because people have been living a lot longer. That, and it's sort of a Ponzi scheme. Sort of. So, why do government institutions still provide pensions to their employees? Well, it's probably because they don't have to fund them, at least not in the way a private company would. Well, while some of the funds for public pensions come from employee contributions and investment, a lot of it is paid for with tax money. So, someone like myself who will never get a pension is on the hook to pay for the select few who are entitled to them. It makes me a little bit resentful of those retired government people walking around with fat stacks of cash that was in part extorted from my labor. $8,000 a month. That's insane. Why are there pensions at all? I mean, it does seem a little weird that even though these previous employees are no longer working, no longer providing value to the organization, they still get a paycheck for the rest of their lives. I mean, imagine being hired for a job and never showing up, but receiving a paycheck anyway. I suppose a long time ago, pensions seemed like a sensible thing, to provide for people who have served the company for a long time so that they can continue to live even if they can't work anymore. But that was before all these retirement plans existed, before Social Security, Medicare, and stuff existed. So does it really make sense anymore? I mean, now they stack pension payouts on top of most of those other things. It's a bit difficult to find complete data on how much actual tax money is spent on public pensions, but it's definitely a lot. Perhaps around 5% of tax revenue. That's a lot to spend on non-productive employees when I'm sure there are better places that money can be spent. As if any government employee is actually productive. Fucking $8,000 a month. Jeez. I guess before my head explodes, I should wrap things up. What are your thoughts on public pensions or pensions in general? Express them in the comments down below. And if you'll excuse me, I'm going to buy some more crypto.